9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for football in East Texas. This is Jerry Hansen. Welcome to the Carthage High School football broadcast. Larry Allen will be providing the play-by-play. Mark Harris and Otis Amy will be describing the action, and Jason Wade will be on the sidelines. Our broadcast is brought to you in part by Prosperity Bank, Pinergy, Courtney Construction, Elliott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Hal's Air Conditioning, Pritchard and Abbott, Panola College, and XL Ford. The Bulldogs, under the direction of Coach Scott Surratt, has earned 6 state titles in the past 11 seasons. Can the 2019 season be another state championship run? Other sponsors for our broadcast include the First State Bank, Central Baptist Church of Carthage, Carthage Flower Shop, Panola National Bank, Carthage Furniture, Pippin Motor Company, Hudson Financial, and Farmers State Bank. Remember, you can hear all the live broadcasts here on KGAS 104.3 FM, but you can also hear the game on your iPhone, iPad, computer, and Android by going to easttexastoday.com and click Listen Now. Thanks to those sponsors who are making our broadcast possible, and they include Carthage Hardware, State Farm Agent Tate Barber, Bauer Furniture, UT Health of East Texas Carthage, Darnell Pest Control, Quick Stop Carthage, Carthage Missionary Baptist Church, Lamar University, and Country Fresh Pizza. We'll be back with our starting lineup right after this word from Panola College.
I wanted to make new friends in college and save gas money by walking to class, but I was worried the cost of living on my own would make it difficult to live on campus. Then I learned Panola College not only has an affordable tuition, it also has several housing options that cost as low as $140 per week and includes 19 meals a week. Certainly worth the price to make lasting friendships. Panola College, lowering costs for higher education. To find out more, visit panola.edu today.
Now, with tonight's starting lineup is your play-by-play announcer, Larry Allen.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry Hansen. Indeed, we are coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas. The Carthage Bulldogs and the Marshall Mavericks. Marshall with an 0-2 record, Carthage 2-0, and ranked in the top of the Class 4A Division I ratings. And they come in hoping to pick up victory number 3. The Bulldogs have not lost a regular season game in the last 3 years. A regular season loss, the last one was October the 7th, 2016, over at Kilgore. And then after that, the very next game, they started the 40-game win streak that was stopped last year in the state semifinals by Liberty Hill. So over 3 years, the Bulldogs on a winning streak as far as the regular season is concerned. All right, let's take a look at the Bulldog offense. And the offensive coordinator, Dennis McLaughlin. Starting at center is Connor Davis. Davis, a 6', 235-pound senior. The right guard is T. Kellum, 5'9", 333-pound junior. The right tackle is Cade Johnson, 6'5", 295, a senior. At left guard is Karsten Williams. He is a junior. He is 6'1", 340 pounds. And the left tackle, a 4-star recruit headed toward the University of Arkansas, Tykees Crawford, 6'6", 336, and he is a senior. So again, it's Cade Johnson and Tykees Crawford at tackle. Williams and Kellum are the guards, and Connor Davis anchoring that middle of that huge offensive line for the Carthage Bulldogs. All right, we'll take a look at the wideouts and the tight end right after this from KGAS.
Prosperity Bank is proud to be a part of the Carthage community. We can offer you big bank services with the feel of a community bank. We have you covered with over 240 locations throughout Texas and Oklahoma. Whether you're looking for a more traditional checking account or saving services, or if you need cash management, mobile banking, trust, mortgage, or lending services, we can provide you and your business the resources you need to succeed. Stop by the Carthage Banking Center to begin banking with the best today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 466414, loan subject to credit approval.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Penergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Penergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website Penergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Penergy.
All right, let's take a look now at the wideouts and also the tight end, Montrell Smith. And Coach Surratt really high on him. As a matter of fact, he has said that he has a chance to be as good before he finishes, and he's only a junior, to be as good a tight end blocker as Trevor Murphy, who, in Coach Surratt's opinion, is the best to ever be here at Carthage during his time. Montrell Smith, 6'2", 215. He's just a junior. The wideouts will include 3-star recruit Kelvonte Dixon, headed to the University of Arkansas, 6'1", 180, a senior. 6 receptions, that leads the team for 132 yards, and he has scored 4 touchdowns. The other starting wideout is Kel Williams. Kel Williams, 6'1", 175, a senior. So you got 2 seniors starting at wideouts. Here are some other players that we'll see quite a bit of. Braden Wade is a 5'10", 175-pound sophomore, and he's got several receptions this year. And second on the team in receptions is Craig McNew, and he has 5 receptions for 151 yards and 1 touchdown. So again, it's Dixon and Williams, the wideouts. Montrell Smith is the tight end. All right, we'll take a look at that backfield right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Hey Carthage, this is Matt,
Jessica,
and Dustin with Elliott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Carthage. And we are here for Ram Power Days. Jessica, what do we have?
right now you can get an all-new Ram 1500 with 395 horsepower.
It's a lot of power, 395 horsepower, it's so hard to say. Or, this is your line, Dustin. I'll do it for you. Or a Ram 3500 comes with 900 foot-pounds of torque. Good call,
you want
Dustin.
Power? Ram has it for you.
You can find them at your Ram dealer, Elliott CDJR of Carthage. And that was a train wreck.
All right, reminder that the starting lineup is brought to you by Center Glass. Center Glass offers mobile automotive glass and windshield repairs. Center Glass, your glass resource. All right, starting at quarterback for the Bulldogs is Kai Horton. Horton, a 6'4", 220-pound junior, off to a good start in his first year, leading the Bulldogs on offense, 536 yards passing through the air. 32 of 53, 8 touchdowns for Kai, and 1 pass picked off. He'll be backed up by Anthony Wilson, who is a 5'8", 170-pound senior. Wilson, 12 of 17 for 145 yards and 1 touchdown. The fullback is Brandon McNeely. McNeely, 6 foot, 200-pound senior. And the tailback is 5'10", 185-pound junior Mason Courtney, 24 carries for 165 yards and 4 touchdowns. And he'll be backed up by someone that's averaging almost 10 yards per carry. That's Jaden Thomas, 5'9", 170-pound senior, 12 carries for 113 yards. That's 9.5 yards per tote. 1 touchdown for Jaden Thomas. So again, Kai Horton, the junior quarterback, Brandon McNeely, senior fullback, Mason Courtney, junior tailback. All right, we'll take a look at the defense of Darren Preston, the defensive coordinator, right after this from your Sports Beat station.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Ralph there?
Well, what's Ralph look like?
He's got white hair and spots.
Is Ralph your dog?
He's a Dalmatian.
Well, why would he be here at Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical?
You always say you have something for everyone.
Well, we do. We can help with all your heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. But maybe you should look out in your backyard for Ralph.
I'll just call his cell phone.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
All right, I want to remind you that, again, this year, First Downs are brought to you by Howe's AC. Howe's AC and Electrical has you covered, whether it's hot or cold. And the Red Zone from Kelly's Collision, a complete collision store from minor to major repairs. That's Kelly's Collision out on Highway 59 North. All right, let's start with the defensive line for the Bulldogs. Quan Brown is a 6'4", 223-pound senior. He has 11 tackles for the year so far, 3 for loss, 1 sack. Desmond Hicks right next to him. The defensive tackle, 6'1", 225, a senior. This is a defensive line that has all 4 starters back from last year. Hicks with 9 tackles. Kylan Lister, 6'1", 230-pound junior. He's the only non-senior on that starting defensive line. He's the nose guard, 6'1", 230, a junior. He has 10 tackles. And the senior rush in, that is Quentin Owens, 6'3", 218 pounds. So, again, it's Owens and Brown, the ends, and inside for the Bulldogs on the defensive line, it is Desmond Hicks and Kylan Lister. All right, we'll take the linebackers when Bulldog football returns right after this break.
Excel Ford is always your place to go for quality pre-owned vehicles. We have pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and everything in between to meet your needs. If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Excel Ford has you covered. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. We'll help you every step of the way to make sure you're satisfied with your pre-owned vehicle. Come down today and take a test drive today. Excellent price, excellent selection, and excellent service after the sale. Visit us at Excel Ford on the Southeast Loop in Carthage, Texas.
First State Bank & Trust advances banking convenience with its new mobile app. Download the FSB&T mobile app and realize the full potential of 21st century on-the-go banking technology. At your fingertips, deposit checks, view real-time balances and account histories, transfer funds in your accounts, and pay bills 24/7. You can contact customer service from the app if needed during regular business hours. On-the-go, on-the-phone banking tech from your trusted FDIC member equal housing lender, First State Bank & Trust.
All right, reminder that touchdowns are brought to you this year. That's Carthage Touchdowns by Carthage Hardware, specializing in electrical and plumbing supplies with experienced, fast, friendly, and knowledgeable hometown service. The extra points are from Bulldog Stop, lunch specials every weekday, happy hour on fountain drinks from 3 to 6 each afternoon. Your official pit stop before and after each game, the Bulldog Stop, and the sideline mic from XL Ford, your hometown Ford dealer on the Loop in Carthage. We're just minutes away from the introduction of the new inductees into the Carthage Athletic Hall of Honor, and when that begins, we'll go straight to that. But for now, let's take a look at the linebackers. The Sam Backer, Mason Bobo, 5'11", 185-pound senior. Rayvon Ingram is in the middle. He has 11 tackles to lead the team. 4 quarterback pressures for Rayvon, 5'11", 208-pound senior. Talked to a gentleman from a university down a couple of doors from us, and he is here to watch several players tonight, including Rayvon Ingram. And the wheelbacker getting his first start of the year, just a sophomore, Kip Lewis, 6'1", 177-pound sophomore. If you heard Coach Surratt's interview, you heard him say that they like Kip in there against a spread team. We're going to see a lot of Jai Brazier, 5'11", 185-pound senior. He's gotten the start in the first 2 games. He has 14 tackles for the year, but Kip Lewis will be the starter tonight at the wheelbacker. So it's Bobo, Lewis, and Ingram, the linebackers for the Bulldogs. All right, we'll be back right after this from KGAS.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located 1 block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. We hope you are enjoying the game as the Bulldogs make another exciting run for the championship. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
Jeanette and Darcy at the Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage want to help you create a beautiful arrangement of fresh flowers and any other gift ideas. Not only can they handle all of your flower needs, they also have balloons, gift baskets, candy, and candles. Call Carthage Flower Shop at 903-693-3248 or stop by today to treat that special someone, no matter the reason.
All right, we're going to start with the safeties as we introduce the secondary for the Bulldogs. A strong safety with 10 tackles this year. That's Cole Whitlock. He's also very important in the special teams area because he is the deep and short snapper for the Bulldogs. So he snaps on punts. We haven't had one of those yet, but he also snaps on extra points. We've had a bunch of those and field goals. He's a strong safety, 5'9", 175-pound senior, 3-year starter. There are 3 3-year starters on this Bulldog team this year, and one of them is Cole Whitlock. Free safety is Austin Morgan, 6 foot 175-pound junior. And the corners will include Miles Halton, 5'11", 165-pound senior, and DeAndre Bowman, 5'10", 165-pound senior. I want to mention something special about DeAndre Bowman. In the opening game, he covered Chris Carpenter of Jacksonville and just completely shut him down. And then Chris Carpenter last week caught 13 passes. That may be more than the Carthage record in one game for 275 yards and 2 touchdowns, 13 receptions for 275 yards. And as a result of that, he is the built Ford Tough 5A Player of the Week in the state of Texas. And so he had a great week last week, but 2 weeks ago, DeAndre Bowman shut him down for good. All right, so congratulations to DeAndre Bowman from a couple of weeks ago. All right, so once again, it's Bowman and Halton, the corners. The safeties are Whitlock and Morgan. All right, we'll return to Bulldog Stadium right after this.
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Monty Bacon at Carthage Furniture is offering refrigerators at great savings. Choose a 16 cubic foot refrigerator in white or black, priced for you at $5.99, or an 18 cubic foot refrigerator with a white finish or black finish, just $6.49. If you ever need a refrigerator, Monty says this is the time to buy. Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash. Carthage Furniture on West Panola across from the Sonic, where Rosa speaks Spanish.
All right. Well, last night. Okay, I thought I might have heard the PA announcer, but not quite yet. Getting close, though. Last night, Bulldogs won 5 out of 6 games. The 7th grade B, 7th grade A, 8th grade A, freshmen and JVs won. The only team that lost was the 8th grade B. I have a score on that 8th A. The 8th grade A team won 20-12, and the freshmen won 28-8, and the JV team won something like 41-12, something like that. And so it was a great night for Carthage against Marshall last night, and we're getting ready for the introduction of the Hall of Honor, Carthage High School Athletic Hall of Honor inductees.
Now, Big Dog will introduce our corporate sponsors.
Whether you are a recent high school graduate or headed back to school to finish your education, Panola College can get you on the path to a successful career. We offer a variety of degrees, creating opportunities to excel your education. Make Panola your choice. Visit panola.edu.
House Air Conditioning and Electrical Incorporated offers high-end products provided by Rude and will handle all of your heating, cooling, and electrical needs. We combine our use of the highest quality parts and equipment and our dedication to delivering exceptional service to provide you with top quality HVAC service for your whole house. Our company provides and services whole house standby generators that automatically come on if you lose power. We also offer duct cleaning and blown insulation. House Air Conditioning and Electrical Incorporated has been ranked the best in Panola County for 4 years in a row for HVAC, contractor, and electrical products and services.
Davis Fencing is the leader in both residential and commercial fencing. They offer a variety of fencing services, including chain link, barbed wire, net wire, game fence, pipe fence, vinyl rail, wooden privacy, wrought iron, decorative, and self fencing. Need your fence row clear or clean? No problem. Davis Fencing also provides gate operator installation and maintenance, along with oil field services as well. Davis Fencing is locally owned and operated and proudly supports the Carthage Bulldogs.
Whether it's for work or play, you deserve a dependable vehicle. That's why Excel Ford offers the best.
Well, Mr. Peace is in the press box, and we're going through some of the commercials here on the big screen. However, the honorees have made their way out onto the field, and I hope that presentation will be coming up just momentarily.
Service department gets you on the road and keep you moving strong. Excel Ford, proudly serving our community in Carthage, Texas.
Again, the Hall of Honor recognizes outstanding Carthage High School graduates who had a career in sports and continued their career in sports, plus one athletic booster. And Carl Hedges will get that recognition, and we don't want to take anything away from our friend Carl, but certainly glad that he has been recognized and honored tonight.
The new members of the Carthage Athletic Hall of Honor. The introduction will be made by an Athletic Booster Club member.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. Welcome to Carthage, Texas and Bulldog Stadium. It is my honor tonight to introduce to you the 2019 class of the CHS Athletic Hall of Honor. If you will, please direct your attention to the field as we introduce our first honoree. Class of 1985, and a familiar face around Carthage High School, Mr. Otis Amy. Mr. Amy, during his time at Carthage High School, was an all-district running back and defensive back, football team MVP, all-district basketball, regional qualifier for the track team, three-time Kodak All-American wide receiver at Austin College. He set NAIA records for receptions and reception yards, and is also the school record holder for receptions, yards, and TD passes. Class of 1985, Otis Amy.
Tracy Peace is on the PA.
Special thanks to the mayor of Carthage, Mr. Lynn Vincent, Ms. Charlotte Soap, and Mr. Pat Browning for presenting each of our honorees a key to the city. So thank you, Mayor. Our next honoree, class of 2003, Kadrian KK Bryant. Kadrian was a district MVP basketball player 2002 and 2003, all East Texas. Also the school record holder in points in a game with 48. He led the Southwestern Athletic Conference at Mississippi Valley State in field goal percentage at 58%. He's also the 2018-19 District 21 3A District Champ Coach of the Year. Kadrian KK Bryant, class of 2003.
You could tell Mr. Bryant is a tall
Our next
young
honoree,
man, isn't he?
another class of 1985, Sonia Soap Chastain. Sonia was the first team all-district for 2 years, basketball team MVP, 3-year letterman in track, state qualifier in the Texas High School Rodeo Association. She won the breakaway roping championship at the Sam Houston State University and also at Fort Scott Community College. Class of 1985, Sonia Soap Chastain. Our next honoree from the class of 2010, Miss Kaylee Davis. Kaylee was a 4-time all-district pitcher, newcomer of the year as a freshman, and also district MVP her freshman year. She was All-East Texas Pitcher of the Year, 3-time All-State pitcher, played in the 2010 Texas High School All-Star Game, Kaylee went on to be first-team collegiate all-conference pitcher while attending East Texas Baptist University and was a two-time Lone Star Conference Pitcher of the Week. Class of 2010, Kaylee Davis. And our final honoree for the year, a face many of you may not know, but if you've been coming to Carthage High School football games for the last 30 years, you've heard him say, "Can you hear 'em growl?" Mr. Carl Hedges. Mr. Hedges, of course, has been the public announcer here at Bulldog Stadium since 1980. He announces football and track. He is also the statistician for the Bulldogs, and he is a loyal supporter of all Bulldogs' extracurricular activities, and I'm going to say more especially the drama department for some reason. He is also the class honoree Community Person of the Year. Mr. Carl Hedges, voice of the Bulldogs.
And congratulations to Carl. He does a fantastic job.
Ladies and gentlemen, that completes our introduction of all our honorees this year. If you would, give all of them another big round of applause. Otis Amy, Adrian Bryant, Sonia Soap Chastain, Kaylee Davis, and Carl Hedges. Congratulations to you all. And let's get ready for some football.
On the PA has been Tracy Peace. We'll be back with more right after this.
The end of summer is coming, but the deals at Pippin Motor Company are heating up. Hello, this is Coy Powell, and we have hot deals on cars, trucks, and SUVs. New sporty Chevy Camaro, only $28,900. Chevy and GMC trucks, over $10,000 off MSRP. Buick Encores, $6,000 off. Come and take a test drive and pick out your new ride at Pippin Motor Company in Carthage and on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Proudly serving Carthage and surrounding areas for 68 years.
We want you to join the winning team at Hudson Financial and let us assist you in finding the best game plan for your insurance investment needs. We are licensed with over 30 companies to provide you with the best coverages and prices, whether you need personal, commercial, or life insurance. At HFG, we never let good enough be enough when it comes to our clients. Stop by our office at 1519 West Panola or give us a call at 903-693-7874 and let us help you with your winning game plan today. And stay tuned for more info on our 2019 Dallas Cowboy Tailgate, Friday, September 20th. Go Dogs and win.
This is Mark Harris at Farmers State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmers State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Waukegan, Shelbyville. So come by Farmers State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium. I'm Jerry Hansen. In the press box with me is Mark Harrison. Mark, we're going to have a fantastic ball game this evening.
Well, you know, Marshall had a little change in the offense. Somehow their quarterback left the team, and last year we went over there and played them, and we had not played them in years. I can't remember the last time we had played them, but don't you think that they're going to lay over and play dead? They're a 5A team. They're full of athleticism, as we saw last year. And so, you know, we're going to have to play the right game to beat this bunch. They're mad at us because we went over there, and they went 3 deep in the playoffs last year in 5A. I want to talk a little bit about some of the honorees, Jerry. I watched Otis play. Otis was just a phenomenon. He was just so talented.
He's a born athlete.
He was. He had everything to be a good athlete, and he had a good head on his shoulders, and he left here, and he did really well. Kedrian is a real good basketball player. He's a good basketball coach, but what I like about Kedrian, he's got good daddy traits. I mean, he's got 3 boys, and they travel all over the United States playing basketball. I hope Surratt can find a position for him because those 3 boys are really good ball players. And then Kaylee, nobody could handle Kaylee. She struck out everybody in East Texas. She could throw a softball. And so she didn't further her career in sports. She's down, I think, at Baylor or A&M. I can't remember. So I wanted to mention, and then, of course, Carl. Hold on a minute. You know, when there's a flag on the field, he's been doing it for a long time, and he lost his wife last year, and they were a good team. And she taught me in school in the drama department And so they are good honorees. Otis should have been in there years ago, but Otis helped pick them, and he did not want to be in it while he worked for CHS. And now he's retired, and he's a preacher in a church in Marshall, and on 43, like you're going to Karnak, and he's got a real good church, I understand. But yes, Marshall Mavericks are mad. We last year beat them worse than the score said. They scored late in the ball game to make it within one score. So I'm sure you're going to sit. Larry's going to describe what's going on. We'll be back after paying some bills.
Carthage Hardware now has lumber. Kiln-dried or non-treated lumber. Before beginning your next project, compare Carthage Hardware lumber prices to make sure you get the best deal. Carthage Hardware offers pool supplies including water testing. And check out the Traeger grill. This unique grill will make you the best cook in the neighborhood, and they have all the cooking supplies. Make your home a spring event when you shop Carthage Hardware, 320 West Panola, in the best Texas small town, Carthage.
If you'd like to earn up to a 30% discount on your auto insurance, then here's your chance. State Farm has an updated version of its Drive Safe and Save app, and drivers everywhere are enjoying the rewards. Millions are now saying, don't mess with my discount, and you will too. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm to get started, or call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
All right, we return here to Bulldog Stadium. The Carthage Bulldogs and the Marshall Mavericks getting after it tonight in a non-district ball game. Incidentally, the Bulldogs will be at home next week against the Gilmer Buckeyes. Well, Marshall, as Mark mentioned, went 10-3 last year. They went to the third round of the playoffs. They have won the district the last 2 years in their Class 5A district, and they have an 18-game district winning streak. So quite a program that was built by Claude Mathis, who was there about 2 or 3 years. Coach Mathis went back to DeSoto. Coach Mathis was at DeSoto. Then he went to SMU, came to Marshall, and now he's back at DeSoto. The Mavericks are coached this year by Jake Greedle. Jake, only 30 years of age. He was at Lake Travis as an assistant coach, then came to Marshall with Coach Mathis, offensive coordinator at Marshall for 2 years, and now this is his first head coaching job. Well, so they started J.J. Green at quarterback in the opening game against Jacksonville. They lost 27-20. Green left the team. He's now at Woodlawn over in Shreveport. And last week they alternated between Brent Burris at quarterback. He's the better passer of these two I'm going to mention. Burris, 4 of 9 for 56 yards. He had one pass picked off. And the other one that they played at quarterback is one of their top wide receivers, DeMarcus Williams, outstanding speed. So one of them has the outstanding speed and is a better runner. That's Williams, number 11. Burris is the better passer. He's number 17. Their top receiver is Savion Williams. He is being heavily recruited. 8 receptions this year for 83 yards, 1 touchdown. DeMarcus Williams, who we mentioned played some at quarterback last week. He is second on the team in receptions with 4 receptions for 131 yards. Their leading rusher for the year is Dominique Williams, 23 carries for 80 yards, and he is backed up by Joe Jordan. Our Marshall Mavericks losing the opening game to Tyler Lee, 27-20, and then they lost last week to the Longview Lobos, 53-0. In that ball game, Marshall in the first half would take the play clock down consistently to below 5 before snapping it, trying to keep the ball away from Longview. In the second half, they opened it up, and the Marshall defense being tired, they gave up a bunch of points to Longview, and Longview won it going away. All right, we're coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium, and I think we're getting ready for the national anthem here.
It stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We will now have the school songs. First, the Marshall Maverick school songs, followed by the Carthage school song. We have some young ladies that represent Marshall. They're cheerleaders. Miss Alex Lassiter, Miss Angel Hicks, Miss Angela Sanchez, co-captain Miss Ashley Fields, the captain Chloe Carter, Miss Crystal Oliver, Emily Big Dog will present tonight's Jarlisa Davidson, Jocelyn Sanchez, Kaylin Smith, Kavisha Mims, Leah Gay, co-captain Michaela Holly, Shanna Lewis, Shodanlin Moore, Skylar Clark, Tara Garrett Smith, coached by Ashley Bird. And now, the Marshall Maverick Band will play the Marshall Maverick School Song. Okay, you're listening to the Carthage Bulldogs and the Marshall Mavericks coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas. That was the Marshall High School song. And next we'll have the Bulldog band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019-2020 Carthage Varsity Bulldog Cheerleaders. Seniors, Miss Rayanne Cumby. Senior, Miss Kennedy Marion. Senior, Miss Bailey Whitaker. Senior, Miss McKenna Zett. And the juniors, Sinclair Black, Hadley Green, Kaylee Hall, Avery Malone, Sarah Nielsen, Mercedes Reynolds, Cheyenne Sales, Gracie Stegall, and our mascots, Becky the Bulldog, Holly Wink, and Butch the Bulldog, Caroline Baldry. And now, under the baton of Bandmaster Nicholas Durham, our Carthage High School alma mater. Carthage High School alma mater, played by the Battling Bulldog Band. Let's introduce the officials. The introduction of the officials brought to you by the City of Carthage, the best little town in East Texas, gas capital of the world, and home to a 6-time state football champion, the Carthage Bulldogs. This is the East Texas chapter. We've had this group many times before. Referee wearing the white hat is Darren Lair. Lonnie Penwell is the umpire. The head linesman is Kelly Norris. Line judge is James Smith. And the back judge is Loreto Gravara. And I want to make an announcement several times tonight because of some changes that are coming up at Chalk Talk. Mamie Vanover with this announcement. It still will be at 12 o'clock. It's still going to be at the field house. It will still be Coach Surratt reviewing the video of the previous game and also giving a scouting report on the next opponent. But here are the changes. No, there will no longer be food available from the school for you to purchase. In other words, you can bring your own food, but there's no meal planned with food there at the field house. You'll bring your own food and also no charge. So no charge to come to Chalk Talk. Again, it's Monday
at noon at the field house. All right, we're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a break. Back right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
Bauer Furniture has been family owned and operated since 1963. Paul Bauer and his fine staff pride themselves in their interior design skills and their selection of quality inventory. You'll find one of the area's largest selection of Lazy Boy recliners and rocker recliners in the Arklatex. Bauer also features bedding by Serta, featuring the perfect sleeper. A full line of living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture is waiting for you. Plus area rugs, lamps, and art decor. And Bauer Furniture is the home of free delivery. I'll repeat, the home of free delivery. Bauer Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
Panola County relies on UT Health Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
All right, you know that fight song, what that means. The Bulldogs have made their appearance on the field in white pants with red jerseys, white numerals. They have red lines going down the side of their pants on each side, and they wear a white helmet. And the Marshall Mavericks have just made their appearance. Quickly taking a look at the other teams in our district and their record. Let's see. Let's mention, first of all, before we do that the coin toss is brought to you by the Pony Express. Pony Express, located on West Panola, across from Panola College, has lunch specials and a super salad bar and fuel for the car. Stop by before and after the home football games at the Pony Express. The Pony Express bringing us the coin toss. So we have two items of business before we kick it off. One would be the coin toss. The other would be the national anthem. First week, a couple of weeks ago in the season, the District 10-4A that we're in, District Division 1, went 5-1. Last week we were 2-4. And the crowd is rising to their feet. And we are getting ready for the national anthem here at Bulldog Stadium.
Bulldog Band under the baton of Bandmaster Nick Durrell, our national anthem.
All right, Bulldog Band playing the national anthem here at Bulldog Stadium. As we get ready for football, the officials are going to take the captains out to the middle of the field for the coin toss, and you know the Marshall Mavericks are coming in. They're going to be hungry tonight. 0-2. I remember back to 2007. Coach Scott Surratt lost the first 2 games that he coached here at Carthage. The Bulldogs were 0-2 at one point that first year. And Coach Surratt, being a new coach, first time for him to be the head coach and coming in and falling to the first 2 opponents, Henderson and Kirbyville. And so Coach Surratt admits that he pulled out some things in Game 3 that he would not have ordinarily used that early in the season, but he wanted to make darn certain that he won that Game 3, and he did.
Well, there, when we won the state championships a few times, we had a 3-2 record, something like that, going into our district. So it wasn't like it was a fluke there. I mean, we had gone through a tough non-district schedule a few years. And so we looked like in the polls that we weren't doing very well, but we were improving each week.
All right, Darren Lair out with the captains. And actually, we're not going to have a coin toss right now, I can tell you, because the coin toss took place at 6:46 this evening, out at midfield, actually on the 48-yard line between the coaches. So Carthage won the toss, and they have elected to receive. Coach Greedle and Coach Surratt out there, and Darren Lair met up with them at midfield. Again, about 6:45, and they had the toss at that point, the first half kickoff, getting ready to come up. And it's brought to you by the Popcorn Place. The Popcorn Place has Bulldog snacks, shirts, and bags to pick up for the game. The Carthage Bulldogs will be getting the opening kickoff, and so they'll start obviously on offense, which, of course, if you have been following Coach Surratt for the past 12 years, make it 13 with this one, he likes to take the football at the beginning of the ball game. So that offensive lineup, once again, Connor Davis at center. The guards are going to be Kellum and Williams. Crawford and Johnson are the tackles. The tight end is Montrell Smith. The wideouts are Williams and Dixon. Kai Horton, the quarterback, Brandon McNeely, the fullback, and Mason Courtney is the tailback. And the Bulldogs are sending back Braden Wade and also Anthony Wilson. So we've got one of our wideouts and the backup quarterback back to take this kickoff. And the kickoff will be coming from the Marshall Mavericks, either Melvin Salinas or Angel Mendita. And let's see who it is. Marshall Mavericks in white jerseys tonight with red numbers trimmed in black, and they wear black pants. They wear a black helmet, and it is going to be Salinas kicking off. So he has it teed up at the 42 our right, and here's the kick, and it's a high end-over-end deep kick. Wilson takes it at the 2, back to the 5, 10, 15, the 20, out across the 20, and he's going to be short of the 25 as Carthage will start this possession at their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10 there.
Well, one time he returned kicks last year, and he did really well, a few of those kickoff returns from last year. Yes, again, he's our backup quarterback, and the games he's been in, he's been on.
All right, Jason Wade, down at the sideline, Mike, I meant to go down to you after the kickoff, but we'll go down to you after this play, Jason. Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. The ball is on the right hash. And Horton sends 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Mason Courtney with Horton in the backfield. Snap back to Horton. Here's a flag on the play, and the pass is caught out in the right flat for a gain across the 35-yard line. We'll check out the flag right after this from Jason Wade. Down to sideline, XL sideline Mike Jason.
Yeah, thank you, Larry. And just like we were saying earlier, this game does have a different feel to it. Coach Mark Harris talked about the rivalry. And you do get a feeling, I don't know if it's a rivalry because they haven't played, since 1981 until last year, but there is definitely a different feel on the field. You can feel that like Mark said, that the Mavericks have come here to try to do to us what we did to them last year.
Okay, Mark, can you help me out? Who caught that pass? Did you catch it?
Big Cat.
Okay, Montrell Smith. Okay. All right, so Montrell Smith with the reception. And here's a handoff, and here's a big run for Mason Courtney. Courtney across the midfield marker, and that's going to be another Howes AC first down as he goes from the 35 across the midfield marker. Big gainer there from Mason Courtney.
He wasn't even touched till he got deep into the secondary, and then he lowered his shoulder and tried to run over the young man. I think he's down on the field over there, Jerry. We might need to go pay a bill here.
industry-leading experience at Darnell Pest Services. With over a decade of happy customers in Texas, Darnell Pest Services offers the most thorough and proven methods to eliminate household pests in and around your home. Call 903-471-6400. Ask Chad Darnell about a free evaluation, advanced solutions, continuous protection, customer care and service guarantee. Call 903-471-6400 and get rid of those pesky roaches, ants, rodents, spiders, even termites. Darnell Pest Services can keep your home pest-free.
All right, so the Bulldogs with 2 plays, and they picked up 29 yards, 2 first downs, a pass to Montrell Smith for 12, and then Mason Courtney 17 yards on the ground. So the Bulldogs now 1st and 10. They have the football at the Marshall 48-yard line. All right, Kai is in the shotgun. He sends a man in motion now to the left. Here's a play-action fake. He's going to throw to the left. It is caught there. And it's going to be a short gain on the play, gain of about 2 yards. Otis Amy's up here now. Otis, congratulations. Long overdue honor, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, he is.
That was a screen pass to Jaden Thomas.
Just didn't materialize like we wanted to.
The Mavs kind of had it snuffed out there. Only picked up 2 yards.
All right, so we'll give him a gain of 2 there on the pass again to Jaden Thomas. And the Bulldogs now with 2nd down and 8 from the Maverick 46-yard line. Snap back to Horton. He throws to the right. This ball is out in front of the receiver. Incomplete pass intended there for Kelvonte Dixon. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Carthage. After picking up 2 straight first downs on 2 plays, they've now got 3rd down and 8 on this next snap.
Ball slightly off target there. Had we made a connection, he had a lot of green turf in front of him.
That's why we throw it out there to him, because he's got the ability.
All right, offset eye this time to the right for the Bulldogs in the backfield. Horton going to take the snap, and he throws to the right. This is caught by Dixon to the 50, 45, to the 40. And he is going to be stopped at the 40-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down, but it'll be very close. So he needed 8 yards, and he gets 6 to the 40. It'll be 4th and 2 for Carthage at the Marshall 40-yard line.
Very same play. Ball was on target. We're real close to a first down there.
So 4th down and 2, make it 3rd down and 2. Okay, it is 4th down. That's what I thought. They had not flipped it over there on the far side on the down marker. So it's 4th and 2 for Carthage at the Marshall 40-yard line. The ball is on the right hash, so the Bulldogs are going in this first quarter. They're going from our left to right, in other words, toward the north, toward the south end zone. Double tight end formation, a receiver to each side. Horton under center this time. And we have an early flag. It's going to be timeout against Carthage. The play clock was down to 2 seconds. We'll take a break.
Quick Stop Carthage is your quick stop for anything you might need for running errands around the area or starting a road trip. Every day, 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., you can count on Quick Stop Carthage to have quality fuel and service items for your vehicle and something easy, fast, and tasty from the kitchen for breakfast, lunch, or supper. A specialty is one of the best hamburgers in East Texas. Your best stop 7 days a week in Carthage at 2365 Southeast Loop is Quick Stop.
All right, we are back here at Bulldog Stadium. Otis, you were at Chalk Talk, so I want to ask you a couple of questions about what you think Marshall's going to do. The first question, do you think they're going to run the play clock down real low before snapping it?
Well, it's hard to tell. That would be, in my opinion, a good strategy to employ. But they're still trying to figure out their identity. When they lost their quarterback, now they got to figure out who they are as a team.
Okay, all right.
And they're still in that process.
Okay, so they've got one that's primarily the passer, one that's the rusher. Okay, after this next play, Otis, I want you to give us your guess as to which one they're going to start. And we'll get Otis's guess on that out right after this play. 4th down and 2 from the Maverick 40-yard line. Here's Horton. He wants to throw. He throws to Courtney. He's got it 35-30, and he's out of bounds. That's going to be another House AC first down. They needed 2 yards, and they pick up 12. Okay, Otis, who do you think they're going to start?
Just a swing pass to the back there. I would think they'd start the runner because they've given up a lot of points lately, so I think they should want to try to slow the tempo down. And, running the ball helps gather your emotion and it can get you into the flow of the game a lot quicker than passing and going 3 and out.
Okay, 13-yard gain to the 29, so it's 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Another House AC first down at the Marshall 29. Ball on the right hash again, handoff Courtney. Courtney to the right side. and he's going to be stacked up for a short gain there. Not much there, and that's a good defensive play by Marshall, as it's only 1 yard from Mason Courtney.
They just stuffed up pretty good.
Yeah, they did. They came off lower and harder than we did on that play. There was no place for Courtney to run. He got all he could get.
So Mason this time is going to line up to the left of Horton in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, none to the right. Tied in over on the right side. Horton looking over to Zeke Dixon with the black shirt on. He's the one that signals in the plays. 10 seconds left now on the play clock. Now we're down to 6. Horton with 4 seconds, snaps it with 3. Horton this time looking left, throwing deep left into the end zone, has a man there, and it's caught for a touchdown. That's Craig McNew. Craig McNew with a 29-yard touchdown pass, a Carthage Hardware Bulldog touchdown.
There was definitely a miscommunication in the secondary.
We was overloaded over there.
Yeah, we had 3 receivers, and they didn't communicate. Pass off the route and ended up wide open. A lot of that's caused by Dixon.
Okay, so a 29-yard touchdown pass to Craig McNew. McNew, not a starter at wide receiver, but he's second on the team. Now he's tied for the team lead in receptions. Here's the extra point attempt by Madrano, the hold by McNew, and it is going to be good. So the Bulldog stop extra point is good. It's 7-0 Dogs. We'll be back right after this.
Carthage Missionary Baptist Church, or better known as CMBC, supports the Bulldog. CMBC sponsored the Bulldog breakfast for 10 years straight on game day morning. CMBC has served Panola County, Carthage, Texas for nearly 70 years. We love and pray for all of our kids and their safety. As Coach Surratt says, go Dogs. This is Dr. Dale Reed, pastor. May God bless you.
I wanted to make new friends in college and save gas money by walking to class, but I was worried the cost of living on my own would make it difficult to live on campus. Then I learned Panola College not only has an affordable tuition, it also has several housing options that cost as low as $140 per week and includes 19 meals a week. Certainly worth the price to make lasting friendships. Panola College, lowering costs for higher education. To find out more, visit panola.edu today.
All right, well, the Bulldogs take the opening kickoff, and they hold it for 3 minutes and 21 seconds and score on a 29-yard touchdown pass to Craig McNew. And now the Bulldogs with the extra point by Madrano lead at 7-0. And we're getting ready for the kickoff. And this is going to be Madrano kicking off. He is both the sky kicker and the deep kicker. Sent one last week to the goal line. Here's a short kick. And it's going to be taken at the 23 to the 25, 30, and about the 32-yard line. That was the sky kick. That's not as high as Coach Surratt would like to get it. They took it at the 22 and returned it about 11 yards to the 33 or 34-yard line.
Good open field tackle by Jaden Thomas.
All right, and Jason, I forgot you again. We're going to try to go down after the kickoffs. We'll go down after this next play as Marshall comes out, and let's see who they do have at quarterback. The runner is number 17. Excuse me, that's the passer. The runner is number 11.
They got a
and number
that's Savion Williams actually.
Oh, okay, Savion Williams,
the wide receiver.
Yep, the top receiver for them. He's going to be the quarterback. And
so that means they're going to run.
Hands off. No, he fakes the handoff and takes it himself, and picks up about 3 yards, 2 yards after the 36-yard line.
So that answers our questions, Larry. They're going to try to keep the ball on the ground and keep the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And keep the defense, his own defense, off the field.
Yes.
Hey, you know, like you guys were saying a while ago, Otis was saying about they are definitely searching for an identity right now when that quarterback leaves right before the season starts. So who knows what we're actually going to see tonight, right, guys?
All right, it's going to be second and 8 for Marshall at their own 36-yard line. And that was Jason Wade with the XL sideline mic just moments ago. All right, Savion Williams in the pistol. Snap back to him. Hands off the running back, and he stopped. This is going to be a loss on the play as the handoff goes to a running back, and he is stopped for no gain.
Sophomore Kip Lewis on the tackle. Met the running back head up in the hole, and he won that battle.
Well, that's the way they teach you to tackle.
That's it.
Kip Lewis getting the start. You heard Coach Surratt in the interview saying that they wanted Kip Lewis in there. They feel that he's better against the spread offense when we face teams that primarily keep it on the ground. Strong running attack. We'll see a lot of Jai Brazier, and we'll see some of Brazier tonight. He leads the team in tackles with 14.
Now we're in our nickel defense. We brought in Javon King as an extra safety and took out Colin Lister.
Okay, here's third down and 9. Here's King. He wants to throw it deep, throws it downfield. This ball is called. Great catch, and it's going to be a touchdown as Savion Williams throws a touchdown pass, and that's going to be one of about 65 yards, and Marshall scores and makes it 7-6.
I said he wasn't going to lay
Great
over.
coverage. That's one guy being a better athlete than the other. He couldn't cover him any better. The Marsh receiver just went over the top of him and made a play.
That's just a great catch. NFL-looking catch.
So Savion Williams, and again, a surprise starter at quarterback for the Marshall Mavericks, and he was under some pressure. Someone almost got to him before he released the ball. There's a low snap. The ball is kicked around. We can pick it up and return it for 2 points. We do pick it up. It is tackled at the 18-yard line, so the extra point is no good. And the score is Carthage 7, Marshall 6. We got 6:48 to play in the first. Back right after this.
Because you're a fan of fresh made just the way you like it pizza, you'll love Country Fresh Pizza Carthage. We make it, you bake it, from a 10-inch to a 16-inch. Even gluten-free crust is offered at Country Fresh Pizza. The Farmer's Delight features 6 meats and 6 veggies. The Vegetable Garden with all the veggies. The Rise and Shine with eggs and cheddar. The Crafty Farmer to build your own, and even Alfredo Pizza. Call 903-631-0246 to order. 636 West Panola, the white building with the bright graphics. It's delicious. It's Country Fresh Pizza. Cardinal fans, it's football season. Come see all the new things going on at Lamar University football games. The new Cardinal Lane tailgating area has live music, jumpers, and a video game truck for kids. Over 20 corporate sponsors handing out free food, drinks, and gear. Cardinal Lane opens 4 hours before kickoff. Lamar now has, at home games, all new in-game entertainment for you. If you haven't already, make sure you purchase your tickets now. Season tickets as low as $45, single game tickets as low as $10. Excited to see you in the stands cheering on the Cardinals all season. Go LU!
All right, well, the Bulldogs lead at 7-6. Carthage scoring on a 29-yard pass to Craig McNew, and then Marshall with a 65-yard pass, and the extra point was no good. They had a low snap on the kick. Okay, Jason, we'll go down to you after this kickoff right here. Bulldogs receiving the kickoff, high end-over-end kick, going to be fairly deep, taken at the 6 by Wilson to the 10, 15, 20, and stopped at the 22. Okay, down to our XL sideline mic with Jason Wade.
Yeah, Larry, you were right a while ago. They did have a cornerback blitz on that touchdown pass. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was just about a step late of smashing into Savion Williams right before he let that ball go. Also, another note, former quarterback from last year, Gunnar Capps, down here on the sideline. I guess he got off for the weekend from Sam Houston State.
There you go.
All right, so the Bulldogs now first and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Carthage leading at 7-6. Each team scoring on a touchdown pass. Carthage kicked the extra point. Marshall, low snap. They missed it. All right, here's snap back to Horton. Horton this time handing off to, this is Jaden Thomas coming to the right. He's across the 25 out to about the 28-yard line. And let's see, there was a fumble picked up then by Tykees Crawford. And it's going to be all the way out to the 39-yard line, so it'll be a net gain of, looks like, about 17 yards, if that's where they spot it.
Yeah, that was fairly athletic play by Big Tykees. He
hated
scooped that ball up and he started high-stepping. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I'd hate to try to tackle him. I can tell you that.
I know. I was hoping that he was going to get going because I would like seen somebody try to tackle him from behind.
Okay, that'd be about a 10-yard gain for Jaden Thomas, and then Tyke East picks up the fumble and takes it out to the 39-yard line. So it's first and 10 for Carthage from the 39. Okay, Kai Horton in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. And for the second time, Carthage has to use the first quarter timeout. Coach Surratt not happy about that. We'll take a break.
Wyndham Family Dental at 406 Cora Street in Center is here with personalized service and a professional atmosphere. Wyndham Family Dental serves East Texas with skill and attention that only Wyndham Family Dental can give. It'll only take one visit for you to recognize that Wyndham Family Dental is different. Call and schedule your appointment today at Wyndham Family Dental, 936-598-2923. Wyndham Family Dental, where we've been getting to know the person behind the smile for 40 years.
Prosperity Bank is proud to be a part of the Carthage community. We can offer you big bank services with the feel of a community bank. We have you covered with over 240 locations throughout Texas and Oklahoma. Whether you're looking for a more traditional checking account or saving services, or if you need cash management, mobile banking, trust, mortgage, or lending services, we can provide you and your business the resources you need to succeed. Stop by the Carthage Banking Center to begin banking with the best today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 46414, loan subject to credit approval.
All right, the Bulldogs with another Howes AC first down, 1st and 10 at their own 39, leading at 7-6. Courtney split out to the right. Here's Horton throwing left. This ball is caught at the 45-yard line, and that's going to be another Howes AC first down as he takes it across midfield. And the reception made there by Braden Wade, a 12-yard pickup.
Just an option route, good throw and good catch, and Braden picked up another extra 5 yards after the catch.
That was a good quarterbacking move right there.
It was.
6 first downs now for the Bulldogs. Remember, at Chalk Talk, you can bring your own food now. They will not have food there, and there's no cost. Coach Surratt will review the previous game's film and also take a look at the upcoming opponent. 1st down and 10 now for Carthage at the Marshall 49-yard line. Horton under center this time. Horton, pitch out. Here's an end around going to Dixon. Dixon going left. Almost cut down in the backfield, but he manages to keep his feet and pick up 1 yard after he was close to losing about 4.
Just a reverse action toss pitch.
That's where he broke. Remember the Marshall games where Moochie broke out last year.
Yes.
So we got some more out of him tonight.
Yep. Well, they lining up better this year than they did last year.
2nd down and 9 now for the Bulldogs at the Maverick 48. Carthage going from our left to right, so they're headed toward the south end zone here at Bulldog Stadium. And the ball is on the left hash right now. Horton is in the shotgun to send. Again, he sends Courtney motion left, throws to Courtney out of the backfield. Courtney with the 50, the 45, 40, has another first down. It'll be another Howes AC first down on the pass to Mason Courtney.
Yeah, just a flare to the back, out of the backfield. We got good blocking on the perimeter. Got a flag down.
He was following his blocking pretty well there.
Okay, this one's going to come back.
Probably going to get us for a block in the back.
Holding. Number 11 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's still 2nd down.
Okay, that'll be a 5-yard gain on the pass play to Mason Courtney. And then they mark off the 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Carthage with only 1 penalty in the opening game against Jacksonville. They had 11 last week against Liberty Ilo. So now it's 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs from their own 47-yard line. McNew is split out to the right. It looks like that's Dixon in the slot on the right side. And let's see, Courtney's in the backfield. Here's Horton. He wants to throw. Good protection. Now the ball is loose in the backfield. It's loose, and it's going to be recovered by the Bulldogs. Incomplete pass signaled by Darren Lair. We get a break there. Horton was hit. The ball came loose, and it's an incomplete pass. So instead of a loss of about 10, it's going to be no loss at all. 3rd down, incomplete pass.
That coach on Marshall's side is not happy.
That was a good heads-up play by Moochie. He got on the ball anyway. But they had ruled it an incomplete pass.
So it's 3rd down and 14 now. 3rd and 14 for Carthage from the Carthage 47-yard line. If you've just joined us, each team with a touchdown pass in the early going. We made our extra point. They missed it. Now down to 6 seconds on the play clock. Now it's down to 4. We've already had 2 timeouts. It's down to 2, 1. It's at 0. And there's the flag. So we've already used 2 timeouts to avoid a delay, and here we pick up the delay, and it will move it back 5 more. It'll make it 3rd down and 19.
Well, he was sending in that signal pretty late at that point.
So it's 3rd down and 19 for Carthage from the Carthage 42. 4:43 to play in the first. Carthage leading 7-6 against a 5A team that has won their district. In fact, they've got an 18-game district winning streak over the last few years. Okay, snap back to Horton. Horton, good protection this time. Now he breaks down and he's sacked. Horton is sacked back at the 36-yard line. That will be a loss of 6 on the play, and Carthage will probably be making their first punt of the year.
That was a good bull pass rush by the Marshall Mavericks. They whipped us up front. There's really nothing Harden could do on that when he was in the pocket.
Well, you need a game like this. We need a game where somebody challenges us.
I don't know if Horton's our punter, but he's got Horton back out there.
All right, so Horton's in the backfield. He may be punting here. It's 4th and very long, 4th and about 25 or so. And so Horton, now he takes a little bit deeper drop, a couple of extra steps, and he kicks it away. It's going to get a good roll. It's going to go across the 25, across the 20, and across the 15-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 36, and I'll total it up here in just a second, but that's a nice punt for the Bulldogs.
Yep, very good punt there. We flipped the field there.
Moochie was trying to get the wind to blow, get it further down the field.
So it's now, let's see, that's going to be 38 and 14, a 52-yard punt as Horton dropped back another couple of yards. He normally takes about a 5-yard drop. He was 7 yards deep that time to take the snap, 52-yarder. Okay, Marshall with their second possession. And let's see if it's Savion Williams once again in there at quarterback.
Yes.
And it is, okay. So Williams with about a 4-yard drop to take the snap. He does. Hands off to the running back up the middle. And he has about, 3 or 4 yards out to the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Mavericks.
Rayvon Ingram on the tackle.
We've called his name a bunch of times the last couple of years.
Yes.
That's another player that the coach, or that the scout from down the way, from Grambling University, I believe, is here to watch tonight, is Rayvon Ingram. Okay, 2nd down and 6 now for the Mavericks from their own 16-yard line. The ball is on the left hash as they go toward the north end zone. 3:51 to play in the first quarter. Carthage up 7-6. Flag on the play.
We shifted and they moved.
It's on them.
False start against
the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Hey, guys, that was that left tackle, number 75. He flinched.
So a 5-yard penalty against the Marshall Mavericks moves it back to the 11. And again, that was Jason Wade with the XL sideline mic. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Marshall from their own 11-yard line. Savion Williams, the surprise starting quarterback, in there in the pistol. Williams going to take it over the right side. Williams to the 10, the 15, the 20, and out of bounds close to the 20-yard line. Going to be close to a 1st down. The line of scrimmage was the 11. He needed to get to the 22, and he's going to be about a yard shy of that. So he picks up 10 of the 11 that he needed.
Well, what made that play work is they grabbed Quentin Brown's jersey on that. He had contained, and the guy grabbed his jersey, which allowed the quarterback to get on the outside of him.
So we weren't treated very fairly there.
We weren't treated very fairly there.
3rd down and 1 now for Marshall at their 21-yard line. 3:25. The clock is stopped because the play went out of bounds. So Williams going to take the snap here. Again in the pistol. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. And this time he hands off to the running back. Running back is going to have the 1st down for Marshall. He needed a yard, and he picked up 2 out to the 23-yard line. It'll be their second 1st down of the night.
Rayvon Ingram on the stop again.
They had a good offensive push up the middle.
They did. And it looked like that play had more potential, but Rayvon Ingram stepped up and stuffed it back in the hole.
All right, we've got 3:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Carthage leading at 7-6. And if you just joined us, Savion Williams making his first start at quarterback. Sort of a surprise starter. He did not play at all at quarterback last week. They went with 2 other young men. Okay, here's Williams. Williams rolling to his left. Now going to go back to his right. Goes up the middle instead. He was cut off at the left, cut off at the right, went up the middle, and is held to about a 1-yard gain.
Met by Desmond Hicks.
Good
Kip
containment.
Lewis. Yes.
When you got a big tree like that, you got to cut him down.
Yeah. But Marshall's, going back to what Larry talked about at the beginning of the ball game, they really got a game plan that give them a chance to be successful. If you notice, there's 2 minutes left, and we've only had the ball twice.
So it's now 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9. Again, Savion Williams in the pistol. Hands off this time to the running back. Running back stopped after a very short gain. And now Marshall, for the first time, is going to face 4th down and long. They gain 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Well, the last 3rd and long, we went in a prevent defense. And they scored.
Well, that was just a beautiful catch. That can't anything away from that receiver.
But we're still in our base defense here.
3rd down and 8 for Marshall from the Marshall 26-yard line. Ball is on the right hash. And a different quarterback is in there now. All right, here's a snap back to the quarterback. He throws to the right side. That is caught out there, and he is going to be short of the 1st down. That was the passing quarterback, Brent Burris. And the pass is going to go from the 26 out to the 30-yard line. So a gain of 4, and they're going to kick it away.
It was a good play by DeAndre Bowman. Closed on the receiver really well.
So the Bulldogs are going to send Kelvonte Dixon back. He'll be standing back at his own 41-yard line to take this punt. A low snap. Gets off the kick, a line drive kick. It hits at the 46, across the 45, across the 40. And it goes across the 35 and is killed at the 32-yard line. So make that a 38-yard kick for Marshall. And Carthage will take over at their own 33-yard line.
Otis, do you recognize any of these kids' names? Do you have a church over there? And I just wonder if some of these kids go to your church.
No, but my cousin's JT, down at number 91.
Okay.
So Carthage is going to start it at their own 33 is where they spot it, at the 33-yard line. And Horton this time is going to be under center. Horton this time hands off the running back. This is Thomas to the left to the 35. And Thomas is to the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 for the Bulldogs on 1st down. And now with 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter, Carthage leading 7-6. Carthage faces a 2nd and 6 at the Carthage 37.
That was a trap play. Number 45. I don't have his own name up here.
Yeah, that's Braden McNeely.
Braden McNeely.
All right, let's see. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Got plenty of time on the play clock. Here's a snap back to Horton. Horton pump fake right. Now he's going to throw to the right to Dixon. Dixon has it at the 30, to the 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds. Great moves there by Kelvonte Dixon. And he's going to pick up another House AC 1st down from the 37. And it's going to go to the 47-yard line, pick up a 10.
And the block that sprung him was McNew. And he did a good job of getting his head in front of the defender.
And that was good athleticism on Moochie's part.
Yes.
So it's 1st down and 10 for Carthage from their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10 from their 47, the clock running out, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. After 1, it's Carthage 7 and Marshall 6. Back to Bulldog Stadium right after this break.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Penergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Penergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website Penergy.com or call 903-693-8400. Penergy.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Well, glad you could join us for Bulldog football. We have a 7-6 score. Carthage leading. Carthage scored first, 29-yard pass to McNew, kicked the extra point. Marshall then scored on a 65-yard pass, and they did not convert the extra point. Carthage up by 1. Carthage 1st and 10 at their own 47. And here is a handoff. It goes to Thomas. Thomas up the middle to midfield, across to the 45-yard line. And that's going to be a gain. They're going to spot it at the 46. So we'll give him a gain there of 7 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Well, that was a good run by Thomas. It was well blocked by offensive line. Thomas, boy, he comes downhill fast and hard.
We've got two pair running backs.
Yes.
That we ought to be proud of because both of them can have moves and will put their head down.
Courtney 3 for 19. If you come to Chalk Talk, you'd hear Coach Surratt say that Courtney is one guy who will not run out of bounds. Coach Surratt would rather have him run out sometime. Here's Courtney going deep. He has Williams out there, incomplete down at the 10-yard line. It was incomplete, intended for Kel Williams, and it will bring up now 3rd down and 3.
We had him open.
Also another receiver in there. Yeah. Moochie. I don't know if that's supposed to.
No, that was not by design. I think Moochie took his route too deep.
All right, so it's 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Very early here in the second quarter, Carthage leading 7-6. The quarterback is Kai Horton. He's going to be under center. He's got a couple of receivers to the left. And Horton this time hands off to Thomas. Thomas over the right side, and this time he is stopped cold. Actually, I tell you what, he'll get a fairly good spot. He gets a 1-yard gain to the 45, and that will make it now 4th down and about 2 for Carthage at the Maverick 45.
And whatever gain he got there was all running back. So they whipped us up front on that one.
They're athletic.
Yes, and they're big. And they're big.
So it's 4th down and 2 for Carthage at the Marshall 45-yard line. Horton is going to be in the shotgun here. Again, 4th down and 2. 4th and 2 at the Maverick 45. And let's see. Horton looks over to the sideline. The play clock is now down to 4.
Hurry up.
3, 2, 1. Snap with 1. Horton throws right. This ball is caught for a 1st down by Dixon. And that's going to be another House AC 1st down for the Bulldogs.
That was
at the 36. Was that Williams?
Yes, that was Williams. Okay. He juggled it, but he got it under control, just an option route. We're struggling with the with the play clock. Harden, he's not experienced in that aspect yet. Eventually, he'll get a feel about how much time on the clock without actually having to look up there at the clock.
So it's 1st down and 10 now for Carthage at the Maverick 36-yard line. Horton again in the shotgun. Moochie in the slot left. Here's Horton throwing right. This ball is caught out there across the 30-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Another House AC 1st down. It goes from the 36 down to about the 25.
Braden Wade on the out route.
That was a really good throw because there was traffic everywhere.
It was so good of a throw that it fooled the defender because he thought he was going to be able to get a hand on it. He undercut it, but he had a little steam on there.
So 11 yards to Braden Wade. Moves it down to the Maverick 25-yard line. 9:46 to play in the second quarter. Carthage leading at 7-6. All right, we send 3 receivers to the left this time. Snap back to Horton. Horton looking left. Now he's running left. And he's going to run with it. And to the 25-20, gets away from a tackler and is going to be picking up about 6 yards on the play down inside the 20-yard line. We'll be inside the Kelly's Collision red zone.
There's good pocket presence by the quarterback there. He tucked it and ran, and he did a very wise thing. He had that ball in the right hand going left, and he switched it over to his left hand away from the defender.
Well, big as he is, the guy went for his feet. Didn't go try to meet him in the chest.
So a gain of 7 for Kai on the scramble there. And now it's 2nd down and 3 for Carthage at the Maverick 18. We've got 2 receivers to the right. Dixon is in the slot there. Here's a flag on the play. Horton throwing left side. This is to Kel Williams, and he caught it, but he is out of bounds, and there is a flag.
Flag on the play.
I think we was in procedure on us.
All right, Darren Lair, the head man.
Offside.
Oh, got them
defense.
Offside
5-yard
against
penalty.
Marshall.
The yardage will be good enough for a 1st down.
Okay, so it'll be 5 yards against the Mavericks and the 10th 1st down of the ball game for Carthage, which takes it down now to the Marshall 13.
Did he have to do push-ups over there?
Yeah, I saw him now.
8:54 left to play now in the half. Carthage leading Marshall 7-6. Marshall with a big band. They're going to have a core presentation here at halftime. Jerry will describe that, and also the military routine of the Bulldogs and the bells, of course. All right, Horton under center. Sends a man Motion left now, back to the right. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney left side to the 10. Courtney down to the 6. Flag on the play as he gained down to the 6-yard line. So it would be a gain of 8 if the play stands.
Well, it may be holding, but it may be face mask. You can't tell down there.
Hey, guys, we had number 11 for us and number 6, the defensive back, for them going at it in the end zone. Both of them going at it. They might have saw our player in the end zone. They're talking about it right now. There is going to definitely be a sportsmanlike on somebody. It's one of those cases where, you know, if you're the second person, they usually catch that person. And I'm afraid that was our guy that they caught. But number 6 DB is a real instigator for those guys. He's talking a lot of smack down
Personal
here.
foul. Face mask, number 15 of the defense. After the play, unsportsmanlike, number 11 of the offense. That's his first unsportsmanlike. We'll be half the distance on the face mask. We'll go 15 yards on unsportsman. It'll be 1st and 10 Carthage.
Okay, so half the distance means 7 against Marshall on the face mask, and then 15 against Carthage. And is it going to wind up at the 18? Is that where it's going to be?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so now first down from the 18-yard line.
Got to get the marker set.
All right, first down and 10 from Carthage from the Maverick 18. Okay, here's Dixon going motion right. Here's Horton throwing, and it is caught by Montrell Smith. Great catch as he went up and it was hit hard, but he has a house AC first down for the Bulldogs down at the 5.
That was a great hands catch and concentration by Smith. That's one that the ball hung up there a little bit, and he knew he was going to get walloped, but he concentrated and made the catch.
And then they were following Moochie on that play, and so it left him open in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Great catch there, as Otis said, by Montrell. He was really level there after he made the catch. Okay, first and go for the Bulldogs now at the Maverick 5. Horton under center. Horton this time hands off to Courtney. Courtney right side trying to get loose and cannot. He's going to gain maybe 1. It's going to be second and go from about the Maverick 4-yard line.
I'm going to get up, young man. There we go.
So a gain of 1. Takes it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal, Carthage from the Maverick 4. Carthage leading at 7-6. We've got 7:43 left to play in the first half. Both teams scoring on their first possession. All right, this time Horton's going to be in the gun. 2 receivers to the left, including Dixon in the slot. All right, snap back to Horton. Horton throwing into the right end zone. This ball is caught for a touch. No, it's incomplete.
Nope.
Incomplete. I thought he had it over there. The pass intended for McNew.
I think he was out of bounds because he came up with the ball in his hands.
All right, so now it's going to be third down and goal.
That was a pretty impressive throw. He had that one right on the numbers. From where we standing, we can't see it. He was either out of bounds or he juggled it, but he did catch it.
Third down and goal from the 4. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. All right, so let's see. The Bulldogs with 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Now Courtney is going to set up over on the right side of Horton. Here's Horton looking right. He throws into the end zone for Courtney, and he dropped it, I believe. Yes, he did. Incomplete. It's going to be fourth and goal for Carthage from the Maverick 4-yard line. Coach Surratt with a decision to make here.
That was a great play design out and up by the back, out of the backfield. That's a tough route to handle, but the safety came over and hit Courtney about the same time the ball got there and knocked it loose.
He threw the ball, and before he made his cut, it was on its way. And, yes, he did get hit right at the same time.
All right, so the Bulldogs look like they're going for it here, for the touchdown, that is. Fourth down and goal for Carthage from the Maverick 4-yard line. Carthage leading 7-6, 7:16 left to play here in the quarter, and we're going to use our final timeout of the half. We do. With 7:16 left, Carthage up 7-6, back right after this.
And you're listening to KGAS 104.3 FM in Carthage.
Hey, Carthage, this is Matt.
Jessica.
And Dustin. With Elliott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Carthage. And we are here for Ram Power Days. Jessica, what do we have?
Right now, you can get an all-new Ram 1500 with 395 horsepower.
It's a lot of power. 395 horsepower. It's so hard to say. Or, this is your line, Dustin. I'll do it for you. Or a Ram 3500 comes with 900 foot-pounds of torque. Good call, Dustin.
Power? Ram has it for you.
You can find them at your Ram dealer, Elliott and CDJR of Carthage. And that was a train wreck.
All right, a couple other district games tonight. Henderson 1-1. They lost to Texas to Pleasant Grove last week, 40-7. They are at Jacksonville tonight at the Tomato Bowl. Kilgore, the 2-0 team.